we got it. It's Model Matt time. I'm Matt.
And I'm Matt.
I'm not Matt.
And then we got joined on Skype. We got Ken. We got Corey. We got Michael. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
Get all taken care of. All right, and we're gonna try getting on the Facebook too.
At least until they kick us off.
Yes, until they kick us off. I don't want to use Tamu or whatever it's called. There we go. Got the chat on. Let's get up Facebook.
I still can't see you guys on Skype.
Can you see our the bench?
No.
Nope.
It's just a black screen.
Huh. Interesting. Let's go to the integrated cam.
That'll be that one.
What's this one?
That one.
Mm-hmm. And guess what I have done? Let's see. We could not connect your cam. Please select a different cam. Okay.
Or try restarting Skype.
How do I do that?
Well, I don't either.
Let's try our Pivo.
Which is this one?
This one. Let's try that and see what happens.
I was going to say maybe try a refresh.
That's what it is.
You know what? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it does not like my camera tonight. Guess what I've done since the last time?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, no. No, and you won't have to. Computers, they're fun. They make our lives so much better.
And then the scroll doesn't work.
We'll go to audio video settings. Oh, there you go. They're waiting for you to join. You never left.
Right.
Oh, there it is. Join call. Duh. Ding, ding.
Wait. We have a Matt cam.
There it is.
Yay. Yay. And there was great rejoicing. Then they
See?
ate the minstrels.
That's all you had to do. Was just,
Yeah, but I can't see it now.
Well, you won't be able to.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
oh.
But it's focused on the brackets though.
Yep, right here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make some
Evil
changes.
Brackets.
Look at me, changes.
Turn and face the changes.
Wow, I see a lot of people that aren't Metallica that's going to be very disappointed with this list.
Who's that?
Everybody that's not Metallica.
How many Metallicas are on there?
One. How many more do you
Master of
need?
Puppets?
Did you really do that? Shame on you.
What's that?
I know what he's going to say.
Didn't do it. Or you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember, it's never my fault. You did it to yourself.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
y'all picked
yeah,
him.
yeah.
I didn't.
I am fully aware.
Fate never stood a chance.
And just because I'm old and grumpy, I can still complain about it.
Yeah, that is
It's
perfectly
my
okay.
God-given right.
Yeah.
What they say,
Wait,
if you don't
who's
vote,
going
you can't
against Master of
That's
Puppets?
right. And I voted. Do you have any paint mixing cups?
Paint mixing cups.
Like something I can put this alcohol in so I can clean my brushes?
We use those little. It's in front of your apple juice container there. Those little white pallets.
Oh.
Use that.
Face the change.
It's clear apple juice. It's more refined.
It's a good year. From the finest of vineyards.
Come on.
Chamon.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We get wild, wild, wild.
Yeah, that didn't even make the list.
No, it didn't.
It's a good song, though.
Very, very good song.
Are we on the Book of Faces?
No. Says starting broadcast.
Uh-oh.
Says live.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we're on Facebook again, too. We're on the Mom of the Mats page Facebook. This is awesome.
Woohoo! And what a night to do it.
I know.
We'll start
That's all
getting
right. We'll
into
be banned here in
We'll start
just a
getting
few
into the
seconds.
music of the bracket.
I'll let
Someone's
Jim
gonna
start
hum something. It's
monologue.
gonna kick you right off.
Yeah.
You sly old dog. You got me monologuing.
Such a good movie.
I know.
Let's see. Is that maybe a little brighter? That's a little brighter.
How did I manage that?
So what version can Skype see? This or that?
What?
Are they looking at... Oh. So they're seeing all of that.
Right. So, oh, sorry. YouTube sees this.
Okay.
Skype sees this. Facebook just sees that.
It's like the modeling with the Mats calm.
I know.
The calm control.
Hey, it's Mom of the Mats on Facebook tonight. We're out of Facebook jail. Yeah. Welcome. We're so excited. We're on Skype. We're on YouTube.
That is
Is it?
spot on to Bullet Green.
Jordan is joining us on Skype.
Welcome aboard, Jordan.
It's a little uneven yet, but
Hello,
Hey.
everyone.
it's looking
Good
good.
It's only the first coat.
It's only the
Wow.
first. This one's coating better than the Plum Crazy did. I was like halfway through the
This is
jumper.
awesome. So,
You
let's
know
see.
why?
I just got my. There we go. Get my
The
charger
Plum
going.
Crazy's got some weird pigments to it.
I don't know. They
It,
didn't coat with it.
it does weird stuff.
It took like. I think I ended up having to buy it 2 jars
Alright.
Ooh.
to coat it. But I also did the engine bay body color. Now Ford doesn't do that.
Did you?
I
Alright.
don't think so. I think they do black.
Is
Right.
Scott on tonight?
Scott is not on tonight yet.
I was gonna give him trouble
see
because I
Marion
started
either.
at Osprey.
Ah,
Belongs in the trash.
it belongs in the trash.
Let's put it this way, there's been worse Italeri models, but the seam line on the underside of it, the plastic for some reason is so thin that I can't get rid of the seam, and if I go any farther, I'm just going to sand through the plastic.
Oh,
Well, you said the magic word, Italeri.
yeah.
Yes, I did, didn't I?
I got an Italeri, or let's see, yeah, I got an Italeri C47 that's a POS.
Yeah. I just don't think I'm going to get something good out of it, but hey.
I have an Italeri Typhoon, but it's actually a good kit because it's a Hasegawa kit in an Italeri
Oh
box.
yeah, Reebok.
Ah,
Oh, that was the brand of that Harrier that I bought. It was an FU Jimmy.
oh, an FU Jimmy?
So I may just keep it just because it's got my name in it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have to think about some shirts and stuff like that for Nationals. We're going to have our special Mom of the Mats limited edition National shirt.
I went to Nationals and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
Yeah. Hey, you got any of those FU Jimmy kits?
FU Jimmy kids.
Mom of the Mats. Even though Marion wouldn't wear it, I would
I
love
would
to
wear
get
that.
I would love to get him one that says "I am the Commissar."
Yeah. Or get him one that says, "I don't build armor.
Yeah. No, he don't build
Not
cars.
sure about coming
No,
out with that
I'm not a
name.
car guy."
Yeah. I'm not a car guy. Yet he's building 2 of them.
Yeah.
But he is a Viva Las Vegas guy.
Yes, that's
That
another one.
That
yes.
would be the other one. Yeah, we just put on the back of it with a picture of Elvis and just put Viva Las Vegas on it.
That's right.
That one he'd
God
probably
bless-
wear.
God bless the guy, but he has. I just didn't know anyone could be not that musically.
Musically
I guess.
inclined.
Yeah.
Well, he is if you get the right
Yeah.
era.
But yeah, but like he
60s.
didn't. He said
60s
Viva
and
Las
older,
Vegas
you know,
like 2 weeks ago on Chicago's 25 or 6 to 4 on Saturday in the Park because he didn't know what those songs were, and that like a knife in my chest, like it was a dagger. You say you
Wanna
don't know
find his
Journey,
parents and
fine. You
beat
say you
them.
don't know AC/DC, I'm gonna call you a liar. But you say you don't know those 2 songs by Chicago. I mean, fellas. let's be
He probably
honest.
does know them. He doesn't know what they're called.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
There you go.
What's everyone working on tonight?
That looks really good. Is there
Let's
metal
see.
in that?
I
It's a
am
metallic, yeah. So it's
Was
supposed to be
was the
wood.
bullet?
working on that
Yeah,
P61.
Dark Highland Park metallic,
Wow.
I believe.
Doesn't it have stripes on it?
This
Matt
one
is
does.
working on his bullet green Mustang,
Nice.
and Jim is doing some minis over here.
Yeah. That's all I had. My computer
What's
is
wrong with
broken.
Ooh,
I'm working on. I'm trying out these speed paints because I think Jim was the one that said how awesome they were.
Speed paints.
And there was a new gaming store that opened, so I just had to check them out just because hobby store. So and they had some cool little mini that I thought was neat. And I got some some speed paints just to try them out.
Oh, I love them. I'm using them now.
What are you
So far,
painting?
it's really cool.
What
I love
is
what's
it?
going on.
What is it?
What is it?
Yeah. What mini?
What it do?
Why people look dumb?
Looks like some kind of
Alright, that was a good test run for
It
that.
kind of
Naga Abomination
It looks like
is
it's
what
spray
it's
yeah,
better.
Naga Abomination.
He's got an
That's cool.
abomination. That looks snaky.
I mean, I'm not painting it
Outsider.
to clip what the pictures are, but I don't care. 'cause I don't
Oh,
know.
that's funny. Does it look like this?
They're,
I can't see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny.
Oh, yours has got 2 heads.
It's got
Uh,
5, 6.
Oh, it's a Hydra. Yeah, that's a. I always pronounce it wrong, and I don't really care. A Yuan-Ti
Yanti.
or Yuan-Tai.
It's one of them there get Yankees.
It's them
Get
snake
Yankees.
people.
It's one of them get Yankees.
They have some really cool looking columns, but this was cheaper, so I thought I'd try it first.
Gotcha. So what do you think of the speed painting?
Oh, I'm loving them. I can't believe how smooth they go on.
Oh, I know. I love them. I absolutely love them.
It's just too bad they don't have more colors that are good for.
They actually did. If you get the Speed Points 2.0, they offer a kit that's got over 500.
Holy cow!
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're gonna pay,
expensive,
like-
but they're worth every penny, as far as I'm concerned. I want to get that because I want the colors. Because I used to use Tamiya for Tamiya, whatever you want to say it,
Tommy.
Tamiya for my miniature painting. But
Is
now that I
the
got these,
Osa?
yeah, right. I don't use anything else but these speed paints now. And I don't even follow like the rules and stuff. Like they say to prime it in black and then do a brush in gray and then a dry brush in white.
That's made by my own.
I prime them in light gray and dry brush them in white, and I get the best results out of it that way.
Cool.
Made by my own.
I reject your reality and I substitute my own.
He's actually got some new videos.
Yeah.
that he's got like a STEM channel, which is really cool.
He's also a pretty decent model builder.
Yep.
I miss Jamie though.
Jamie Heineman, Adam Savage. And then what was it? There was the one that passed away.
Grand Imahara.
Grant Imahara.
Yeah, he's dead.
No, Grant's not
And then
dead.
Yes, he is.
the two, the guy
white
and the
guy
girl is
died.
now doing
No.
Tide commercials.
Grant Imahara is the one that died, and then
Oh,
that
white guy died.
gal Jessie,
Yeah,
the
she's-
blonde, she's dead too. She died. Yeah, she died during. She was trying to break
Jesse's
the
not
land
dead.
speed record.
Yeah, the blonde-haired chick.
Yeah.
But I don't. She wasn't a host though, was she?
The only one
She
still
was
alive
for a
was the one
while.
I thought that was dead.
Yeah, in the beginning, she's the one that got burned up by the microwaved jawbreaker.
That's right. I remember that. I stand
And then
corrected.
Grant, I forgot how he died.
He had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
Just like, oh my gosh. Lead singer of Poison. Brett Michaels had a brain aneurysm, but he made it to the hospital in time. But it almost killed him, too.
Who'd have thought all that makeup probably would have saved his life?
All that or pursing his lips 24/7.
Too soon.
That's probably
Too
what
soon.
happened. Just the strain on the forehead just squeezed his brain.
Yeah, it's the bandana syndrome.
Wow. Wow.
As soon as
Like,
he took it
everyone
off, his
gives
head just
Axl
popped.
Everyone gives Axl Rose trouble, and I agree because kind of a jerk.
Kind of.
We're from St. Louis. He's a big jerk.
He still hates us. He still wears the shirts that says "I hate St. Louis."
Yeah.
It's like,
And they were here in concert, and I don't think anybody went.
No, they canceled it.
no, they canceled it. Yeah.
The Guns N' Roses concert.
Oh yeah, it never
What's-
happened.
Which was a
Why
smart
is he?
thing.
What's the deal with St. Louis? Why does he hate him?
He caused a riot here.
Yes, he did.
Really?
Essentially,
people got
someone
killed.
was filming. Someone was filming his
They were
concert,
banned.
and I'm sorry.
Yeah, they were
As a
banned for a
musician-
while.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but as a musician, if someone was filming my music, I honestly probably wouldn't care. But he threw a huge fit, jumped into the crowd, assaulted the guy. And then, obviously, other fans were like, that's messed up. So they started a huge fight with him. And then he got back on stage and pretty much said F you to St. Louis, threw his mic down, left.
Yep. And then they
next thing
rioted.
You know, Riverport was destroyed.
That was the second show at Riverport after it opened, dude.
That happened recently?
No,
No,
this
back in
is-
the 90s.
92, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was when it was actually Riverport.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Back
Guns
in
N'
the
Roses
good
was
old days.
actually good. Ooh,
It's
ouch.
never a big.
Sorry.
It's never a big Guns N' Roses fan.
I don't think. I mean,
And you
Appetite
can't
for
argue. You
Destruction
can't argue
for-
with Appetite for Destruction. It's a great album.
yeah, that's it though.
Yeah,
I
that
like
that really
November
was
Rain.
it.
You know how much money he poured into Chinese democracy, and then it flopped.
That was horrible.
In high school,
It flopped because
that
of
was when
him.
LimeWire was popular. We snagged a copy of it, and there was like 3 songs in there that were decent, but I was just like, this is not good.
No, the only good album is the first one.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Appetite for Destruction was the only good album they ever put out.
Yeah.
Use Your Illusion 2 is pretty decent.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you
I
like
like
that?
Use
I
Your
didn't care
Illusion.
for it.
Yeah. Use Your Illusion 2, not
I was-
not
I'm more
the,
like
the
my
blue
dad,
album,
though.
not the red album.
I grew up on
It's all Gary to
Zeppelin,
me.
Pink Floyd, and Meatloaf.
So,
Meatloaf was
what is
great.
it that you
just-
won't do for love?
You have just become an additional level of cool times 2.
Because of Meatloaf?
Pink Floyd.
Oh, duh. I mean, let's be honest. What would the 80s be without them? Every album. Amazing. My dad went,
There really isn't
in
a bad
Germany.
Pink Floyd album.
that's what I'm
No.
saying.
You can
And
say
he-
like Plastic Man maybe.
Oh my God.
Animal Noises in a Cave. That was not great.
my dad went to Germany to see them build the wall when the Wall album came out. You know, when they built the wall on stage.
Yeah.
Last brick went in, and my dad was there for that, and he said it was amazing, obviously.
If we could have gone to what was it? Not Live Aid. With the last time they got together, Roger Waters and Dave Gilmour actually were on stage together.
Wasn't that Live Aid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. Okay, so it was Live Aid. Okay.
Pretty sure.
And then they sang the song about Sid Barrett. So that was awesome.
There's the.
I can't remember who ruined that relationship. Was it Roger Waters or David Gilmour who ruined that
I
whole?
love that it's. You said it's Caterpillar
Roger.
Yell.
Yeah, I think so.
Roger's a little crazy.
That's what happens when you
It's-
play bass for that band, I guess.
He's actually he's actually Dr. Frankenstein. He created his own monster. He brought Dave Gilmour in because Sid Barrett was doing so many drugs at the time and he wasn't able to perform properly.
No, come on, rock and roll players don't do drugs.
Hey, I know that. But Roger Waters brought in Dave to get rid of Sid, and then later on, Dave Gilmour is the one who gets rid of Roger.
Yeah.
A lot of backwards drama on that one.
Band drama is a different type of drama.
Unnecessary drama. Actually, all drama is unnecessary.
Huge egos. That's never a good thing, right?
Yeah.
That's why I don't
Yeah.
play live anymore, play in a band currently, because it's just like, I want to do it for fun. Y'all take it too seriously, but I have a kid, so I'm out. Now I just jam with the neighbor every once in a while.
Jordan, what do you play?
Guitar.
Guitar.
I make my neighbors jam with me sometimes.
Is that one of
Usually
those
better
where
that
when
way.
I listen to
I make
AC/DC,
jams sometimes.
Everyone listens to it. Yeah.
You're gonna share the jams?
Oh, I share.
Say, Jim plays bass. Matt plays guitar. This Matt is musically declined.
I can mix it all on. I can post produce it.
Oh, that's a good trick to have.
What Matt failed to say was that I play bass, but I don't play bass well.
Hey man, we're still playing bass, dude. You can slap it to bass. Alright.
If you can make it go,
I can do that.
then you're good.
No one's
Great
expecting you
instrument to
to
start
pick
on.
it up and sound like Flea.
Yeah.
No, but it's a great instrument to start on. You can learn a lot in a short period of time on bass.
I don't know. Do a lot of drugs
might
and go,
be weird.
and you'll sound like Flea.
Well, I've done the drugs part. Now I'm just trying to get the bass
I would
part.
like to learn to play like lute. You know, like a mandolin,
Yeah?
or banjo.
I had a banjo for a year and didn't get anywhere. It's tough. Banjo's hard.
But it's only got like 4 or 5 strings, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you
but
pick with
one of
all
the
5
strings
fingers.
is only the fifth string is only half of the neck.
Yeah.
So it's from the 5th fret up. So it's not a bassy string, and to incorporate the tuning's wild. Plus, it didn't help that the one that I had, I got secondhand and it had a crack in it, so it wouldn't band tune. So it wasn't really the, I guess, the best mode of transportation to learn into banjo. But it is what it is, right?
I don't know. I just always have found just when I heard who is it?
I just painted over his eyes and I was trying to see.
Steve Martin.
Hasty Dixie, and they started doing banjo versions of Pink Floyd songs. And
See, that ain't right.
it was actually really good.
Yeah, I'd probably listen to that. I'd probably try that out.
When gosh darn it, what was the song? Doom, doom. It's Off the Wall.
If you should go skating on the thin ice of my life, dragging behind you a silent reproach of a million tear-stained eyes. Don't be surprised when a crack in the ice.
We paint this seat, and we can get into a bracket and start having some arguments.
Hear a lot of whining.
Yes.
Oh man!
There's not going to be any arguments because, of course, we did it to ourselves.
That's right.
That's on the next T-shirt with modeling with the Matts. You
Yeah, we did it to ourselves.
Maybe we should get one for Teddy. It says, "I'm just a teddy bear."
I'm pretty sure he doesn't like that nickname, and I'm pretty sure I don't care.
I would agree with you. That he doesn't like it. Not that I don't care.
Yeah, I
Yes.
just don't care. He's stuck with it. Hey, I didn't name him Teddy, so if he wants to blame anybody, he can blame his mom. Get all that teenage angst thing going on.
Does he mind if you call him Tedward?
Tedward.
I don't think I've ever called him that. I will do that tomorrow night.
Tedward.
Hey, what's up, Tedward?
Gonna make me some seatbelts.
I love making seatbelts.
Got me some wire we just flattened out.
Oh, that's that. What are you making the seatbelts for? Oh, the Mighty P61.
Yeah, we're gonna dress it up a little bit. We're gonna put some lipstick on this pig.
Yeah.
Yeah. A gold tooth on this.
Yeah, you put it on the printer. Do not put a hot plate of hot food on the new hotness.
That sounds like a t-shirt.
Well, I just got a new rig for when I do my online gaming, doing the GM stuff so that it push the software, and it's a really good rig, and I amazingly enough I don't want people to put food on it.
Food is not allowed. Well, other people's food is not allowed in my workshop. If I'm gonna eat
I
in
gotta
there,
show you
if I'm
guys
gonna
this.
screw it up, I'm gonna screw it up.
You know the little things that you guys that are hooked up to the framework of the models where you pop them out,
Sprues.
Yeah.
sprues. So they decided to put this sprue on the thinnest part.
Welcome
The
to
sprue is
plastic
bigger
scale
than the
modeling.
bracket that it's on. So I got to get it off there without breaking the bracket.
Okay. Do
Gently.
you have your Tamiya tape?
And not yet.
Then some regular masking tape. Then slap that on that masking tape, sticky side up, and then hold it down, and then cut it, and then it won't ping off.
Huh?
Yeah.
Or
Wise words.
do it in a
from
box.
well-spoken gentlemen.
Yes.
do it in a box.
Or use a set of toenail clippers.
Yes, those work. I have a set of those.
Or assault it verbally.
Yes, I'm a fan of that method.
Yeah, I like the
No,
assaulting verbally
Be
part.
angry. I'm angry at you.
I had a car that wouldn't start unless I assaulted it verbally.
Hey, buddy.
Been there.
What's up?
What's up, nerd?
Which one is it? Who is it?
Oh, it's Aiden.
Aiden.
They can't see you there. You can see her. Here. Stick your hand there. No, they didn't. No, these guys didn't. They're not watching that. That's YouTube. That's YouTube. That's Skype. That's Facebook. So.
We're not cool. We don't get to see the YouTube version.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Wow,
allowed.
there was some teenage angst right there. Too many. I'm leaving. I am above all this. Of course you are.
Okay.
Negatonic, was it Negasonic
Yeah.
Teenage Warhead?
Yeah.
I'm all about long, solid silences and mean comments. I am so looking forward to that movie coming out. They just released the extended trailer, and you see Dr. Doom in it.
Nice.
Yep, they are. Deadpool is bringing together the Fox universe and the Sony, the Marvel universe and the Sony universe all into one thing.
Cool.
I thought Venom was supposed to do that.
Solid statement. That was really funny. Sorry if I was the only one. I thought that was great. That was a good joke.
Which one? That you thought Venom was going to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you need someone that can break the fourth wall, that would acknowledge the fact that there was two universes.
Well, Deadpool did it.
And Venom wasn't a fourth wall breaker. There's like three. There's She-Hulk, Deadpool, Slapstick. Actually, there's another girl that can break the Squirrel Girl.
Yes. All right.
My second favorite Marvel character.
That's drawing that I wanted to do. Let's put back our little thing here, and then we can start the arguments. We can start the fun.
So relax.
Bring on the pain again, falling on my head like a brick. There we go. That's a lot better.
There is no
Too bad we have
pain
to have
you are
multiple
receiving.
glasses.
There's only Zool.
I'm actually looking forward to the new movie.
Yes.
I haven't seen Afterlife yet.
I haven't either.
Pretty good.
Afterlife was very good.
All right. You gonna dry my little friend so I can put some seatbelts on you? I find it funny because, so, you got this 3-seater for the P61. You got a chair here on sliders that has a lap belt and shoulder belts. The one in the back is the same thing. It's got the same thing, shoulder belts and lap belt. The pilot seats, whom I would consider
Probably the most important part of the crew.
pretty important, has a lap belt and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're at the front of the airplane, and if it crashes,
You're operating the aircraft, but we don't care if you stay
Yeah.
there or not.
Yes.
Pilot's too cool for it.
You want to know why that was like that?
Enlighten me.
So the parachute would snap into the lap. And
Oh.
secondly, they did that because that was towards the end of the war when the Germans were becoming, what's the word I'm looking for, very desperate, as in crashing their aircraft,
Suicidal.
head-on strafing. So they had that to where the pilots could duck down behind the front dash of the bulkhead, according to what I've read.
Wow.
Is that fact? I don't know,
Wow.
but I feel like it's more accurate in a book than on the internet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still a fan of I'm pilot, I'm cool, I don't need it.
As my dad
Plus,
would
if you
say,
gotta
I was
bail out,
grandfathered
that's
in.
lap belt.
I was
Versus
grandfathered in.
chap-
I don't need that.
It's like,
Belts?
yeah,
We don't
well,
need no stinking belts.
I'm putting this
Yeah.
freaking
They didn't have them.
in place
of
of
other
this and
things.
dinging
Yeah.
stuff.
Alrighty.
I did that on my old lady's emergency brake because it broke.
Proof?
All right.
The cable
Let's get
broke.
started. So, for everybody watching on YouTube, you can vote in the chat. Tonight is our final of the best songs ever. Let's see, decided by the ModelingwiththeMatts crew.
This is gonna be ugly.
Let's see. You can check out the bracket on ModelingwiththeMatts on Facebook. And let's get started. You can vote in the chat. So we got people voting in Skype. You can vote on Facebook. You can vote on YouTube. All good. So we got, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And then anybody wants to join on the chat on there, you can help us decide. So we will start off with our winner from last week, Led Zeppelin, Whole Lotta Love versus Billy Joel, Piano Man.
Ooh.
Easy peasy.
So, Whole Lotta Love, Piano Man. Come Let's see.
You can put me down for Zeppelin on that.
Okay, I was just gonna say, Jordan. I was gonna start with you. So Jordan says, "Whole lot of love." Ken, what you gonna go with?
Ditto on that. Whole lot of love.
Whole lot of love. Corey Phillips.
Oh yes, we must go with the Zeppelin.
All right.
Oh, mine's going to be a very unpopular
All
vote.
right. Michael Gaines.
Coming down that hill.
I'm gonna be the dissenting vote. Piano Man.
Piano Man.
Oh,
All
another one on the hill.
Oh,
All
you're
right.
not by yourself now.
All right. Jim.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Piano Man.
Piano Man.
See, look there. We got
Alright.
2 token votes for Piano Man.
Well, I actually vote
Don't
Piano Man
consider
as
me
well. So there's 3. It's a tie.
Zeppelin.
Going with Matt. I saw that one coming though.
Fighting.
Yes, yes. Someday.
See, I'm not virtual now. We'll have to thumb wrestle for that one.
Whole lot of love. Moving on.
Sorry,
Warn you,
Billy.
I fight
I
them.
tried. Well, so do I. I tried, Billy.
All right. Next one. Over on this side of the bracket, we got Roxanne by the Police versus Viva Las Vegas by Elvis.
So we know
We will go in
Marion will
opposite order. Matt, what you going with?
Roxanne.
Roxanne. Jim, what you going with?
Roxanne.
All right. I'm voting. Okay. Michael.
Thinking of 48 hours.
Viva Las Vegas, just because I hate Roxanne.
Okay, he's going Viva. All right. Corey Phillips.
Roxanne.
Roxanne. All right. Ken Hansen.
I'm gonna go with Viva Las Vegas just for Marion.
All right. Jordan.
Suck it up to the common
Viva
God.
Las Vegas, because Elvis is king, and y'all forgot that.
Oh, almost making a comeback, but Roxanne moves on by 1 vote again. Here we go.
Wow.
Everything has moved on by 1 vote.
You know, if Marion was here, it would have been tied.
I know. Marion, we missed you. Wish you would have been here. Viva Las
But
Vegas.
he's not here.
Wish you were here.
All right. Okay, over to this side of the bracket. Shout at the Devil versus Hotel California.
Oh.
Shout it. Sorry.
All right, Corey, I'll go with you. I was going to jump to you anyway. Corey?
Shout at the devil.
Okay.
That's because I don't hear that
All right.
as much.
Michael?
I
Shout
heard
out
it
Devil.
today.
All
actually.
right. Jim?
Oh, shout at the devil.
Matt?
Shout at the devil.
Shout at the Devil.
What is happening?
Jordan?
Hotel California.
Ken?
And down that hill.
California.
Going the Hotel? All
No,
right.
he's not
All
alone.
right. Hey, 5-2. Shout at the Devil moves on.
It appears we have some metal fans in the house this evening. That's good.
Let's see.
That's good times.
Other
That's
side
good
of the
times.
bracket. Calling Dr. Love
Sounds great oldies.
versus Ain't That a Kick in the Head?
So, oh, you're talking about Dr. Love from Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call me. They call me Dr. Love.
Okay. All
And
right,
that's
Jordan.
where we got kicked off with
Dr.
freaking Facebook.
Love. for
Dr.
sure.
Love. All right. Ken.
My vote's gonna be. Well, I can't. I have to
Did
vote.
you say what's the other one besides Dr. Love?
Ain't That a Kick in the Head?
Yeah, I'll go with Ain't That a Kick in the Head.
All right. All right. Let's see. Corey.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
All right. Michael.
Kick in the head.
Matt.
Wow.
Dr. Love.
Dr. Love. Jim.
As a lifelong member of the Kiss Army, I'm gonna go with Dr. Love.
All right. And with another 4-3 votes, Ain't That a Kick in the Head?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I did it again.
Yeah, I need some red.
Red.
Plain red.
Flat.
Does not matter.
Ow.
Ooh, I don't know how much I got.
I don't need a whole lot.
Okay. Can you pass that for there?
What hurt?
Okay.
So, kicking the head moved on.
Kicking the Head moved on. 4-3.
They're gonna pull all of your Kiss Army cards. I swear to God.
Yeah. You'll get a letter in the mail
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Well, if I get removed from the Kiss Army and stay with Dean, I'm okay with that.
I guess that's fair.
With
Okay.
Dean, you get drunk. With the Kiss Army, yeah, you get other stuff.
This is a PG show.
PG show. There's another T-shirt we could have.
Yeah,
PG
yeah.
show.
PG
PG
show.
show.
This is a PG show. The views and opinions on Modeling with the Matts and their co-hosts do not reflect those of Modeling with the Mags and the co-hosts.
These are our opinions, and you should have them. Fight me.
All right, Master of Puppets versus Comfortably Numb.
That's so easy.
That's not fair.
That is so
Oh, it's
easy.
completely
Really?
fair.
That's like the opposite songs.
You know.
This is so easy.
Yeah, that's why this is a cutthroat competition.
I mean, do you
Yeah.
even have to call my name on that one?
So, Jordan, who are you going with?
Pink Floyd.
Oof.
All right. Ken?
Pink Floyd.
All right.
I'm
Corey?
liking this. You know it's Pink Floyd for me.
All
Shame
right.
on you all.
Michael?
Gotta go with Master.
Master, all right. Hey, Jim.
Really? Master Puppets.
Okay.
Like there is any other song.
It's tied, Matt.
Master of Puppets.
Master of Puppets.
Okay, we can be friends again.
It's not a competition.
That's not a competition. I love Pink Floyd, but that's not a competition.
4-3 again.
Master moved on.
Master of Puppets moved on.
Because the Master of Puppets is pulling your string.
As Corey flips his table over.
Rage quits. I don't model anymore.
This is stupid.
First of all, if I flip this desk,
What do I own
I
Sweet
will
16?
cry since I built this desk.
Oh, he built that desk. That's not happening. All right. We got Sweet Madam Blue
Good song.
versus We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions by Queen.
Oh, that's not even right.
Oh, I already know what I'm voting. We talked about this already.
Yes, we did.
If Comfortably Numb didn't make it through, this will be the one I vote on every time.
Matt Wells.
We will rock you. We are the champions.
All right. Jim.
Long live Freddie. We will rock you.
All right. Okay, Michael.
Queen.
Queen. Corey is Sweet Madam Blue.
Sweet Madam Blue.
I mean, I love that
Ken.
song, but it's Freddie fucking Mercury. Oh, Freddie
I'm going
freaking
with
Mercury.
We Will Rock You.
We Will Rock You. All right. And Jordan.
Queen.
Queen. Anybody on
I almost got
Facebook?
shut out.
No, ain't voting on Facebook. But Carrie Smith's in there. Hi, Carrie.
Where's
Oh, here's
George?
he's 5 minutes behind, but he said
Oh.
just going back and cutting off that piece of the sprue. He says clipping parts under and cling wrap.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd work.
I don't even have him up in chat. Where'd he go?
That's a great idea.
In the chat, he's just really he's watching it like ×2 or whatever.
Oh, okay.
You
There it
have
is.
the live chat up or?
Yeah, I got it now.
comments?
There, I got him. I had to refresh it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You seem
How
to
the
have to
hell
do a
did
lot
I
of
do
that this evening.
yeah. So say I'd like.
He just voted on Piano Man
All right.
from forever ago.
Would y'all be all right with pausing for just a moment so George can join us in voting?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
George is the OG.
Yes. So we'll wait till George catches up.
George of the future.
Yes.
Strong as he can be. Watch out for that Barbie.
All right. We'll let that happen. Let him catch up.
He's in the future. He already knows who won.
Ah. Let's see. He said Piano Man, but we will.
Would it have made a difference?
I would have made it a tie.
I would love to get through this evening with
He
no
said
flips
Hotel
of the coin of fate.
Yes. He does have to vote Sweet Madam Blue, though, at least to give me two votes. Hey, everyone else has gotten at least 2 votes.
You're gonna
Yeah.
die on that hill, buddy.
You better believe it. It is, and It may be my wounded knee, but I'm going to go back.
I used to be an adventurer until I took a Sweet Madam Blue to the knee.
Alright.
Just that change up in that song from that melody, then it goes America, and then it's United States of America, red, white, and blue. And that's a great song.
Yeah. Agreed.
I love the song.
But it's not as good as Mercury, I guess.
It's Freddie. It's Freddie freaking Mercury. You know, Frederick freaking Chopin.
I don't know how I did it, Matt.
What?
I lived up to the gym rule.
Uh-oh.
The what?
What's the gym rule?
You know how you said you're always going to mess up your first model?
Yeah. Oh, you're going to mess up the first 5. I mean, that's just the way it is.
I put it together according to the instructions, and somehow the wings are up instead of down or level.
Well, on a bird of prey, they could be up, too. So it's not really a mess up unless you were trying to build it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have put the right wing on the left side and vice versa, then yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
I've done it.
Okay.
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.
Or you driving?
Has George's votes changed any outcomes?
No,
That's a good question.
they have not.
Good.
Because I know we had a tie there at one
George
point.
says we will rock you.
Oh, I
Alright.
knew he'd be a Freddy
So does
fan.
that mean he's almost caught up?
I believe he is. That was the last one, wasn't it?
Yes. Alright. Alright. So it looks like George is caught up.
I'm 1.5 minutes away. So.
Alright, so we'll make sure he...
That's actually pretty good for him.
So I'll make sure we get all of... I want to make sure we're all done with this by 9 o'clock because I don't want Ken to miss the ending.
That's okay. I don't care one way or the other.
Ken turns into a pumpkin at 9 o'clock.
I know, so...
Well, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
over
but
there.
it's 10 o'clock here, so.
Right, yeah, so I want to make sure we're done by 9 o'clock here so he doesn't turn into a pumpkin before we have the results. Alright. Future George voting from the past. Sorry.
That's weird. That'll hurt your head.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go with Wanted Dead or Alive or Saturday in the Park.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
The first one that got on this list, Wanted Dead or Alive, versus one of the last
Like
ones.
the
Saturday.
Bon Jovi song?
Yeah. Yeah, Bon Jovi, Wanted Dead or Alive, was one of the first ones.
How in the hell did Bon Jovi get through?
Who
So-
was he against? I don't even know.
One of life's mysteries.
Right?
How did Bon Jovi get there?
I mean, it's not a bad song.
It's not a bad song, but it's John Bon Jovi, for God's sake.
Well, there are a few
Just-
good John Bon Jovi songs.
Just
There's
say
a few
it.
John Bon
George says
Joes.
dead or alive.
Really?
Alright.
Oh, George.
It was Bon Jovi versus Def Leppard.
Oh, shame on you.
And it was Rock of Ages versus Wanted Dead or Alive, and Dead or Alive won 3-1.
Yep, you guys outvoted me on that one.
Well, guess which one I didn't vote on.
Alright, so George says Dead or Alive. So we got the YouTube vote in there. Let's see, anybody on Facebook? Nobody on Facebook. Alright, Jordan.
Going Chicago.
Alright, Saturday in the Park.
Chicken guy.
Let's see, Ken.
Chicago as well.
Alright, Corey.
So that's
Chicago.
Chicago. Alright, Michael.
Chicago.
Chicago. See, Matt.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive.
Shame on you.
Hey.
Before that,
It's tied, Jim.
Oh, that's gonna be easy then.
What's he got?
The Bears. No, I'm kidding. Chicago.
Saturday in the Park moves on. I couldn't find. I didn't complete the little tail on the A, and it was Saturday in the Pork.
And the pork. That could be good too.
Yes.
I mean, bacon makes everything better.
All right. So next one we got, or for our first round here, we got Penny Lane versus her strut.
Oh, that hurts.
So.
That's another evil one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's bad.
So Ken, we'll start with you. Her strut or Penny Lane?
Is her strut? Is that Bob Seger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, Bob Seger.
Okay. All right. Corey.
I gotta go Penny Lane.
Penny Lane.
That's what I voted for when we were doing it the last time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what I
See,
voted for.
George
last time.
says strut.
Alzheimer's. I love it.
See, Michael.
Penny Lane.
Penny Lane. All right.
Penny Lane. Listen,
All right, Matt.
Got to be Bob Seger.
Bob Seger. Jim.
I'm gonna go Penny Lane.
Penny Lane.
Ah, good.
All right.
I mean, it's the Beatles. How the greatest rock band of
All right.
all time.
Let's see.
The most rated rock band of all time.
Actually,
Well,
Did you say the most overrated? Well,
Yes.
that may be a true statement as well, but without the
Well,
Beatles, there would be no anything else.
yeah.
And the
And
Stones.
Penny Lane's moving on
Wow.
by one vote.
By my vote, yay me.
Uh-huh.
I'm happy.
All right, so quarterfinals. Shout at the Devil versus Master of Puppets.
Okay, I'm gonna quit. That's not
Isn't that
fair.
what you said I was gonna do when that one lost?
Yeah, I can't overturn this desk.
Yeah,
Yes, I know.
I was upset when
I will push you
There,
down.
there we go.
I will push you down steps.
he will sick the hamsters.
Yes, I will unleash.
You will not unleash the guinea pigs on me.
I'll be like, "Hey, Jim,
No.
catch."
Because I will jump up on this chair and scream like a little girl.
You ever seen a man in his 40s curb stomp a guinea pig?
No, because that would entail me having to touch it, or get close to it, and I'm not going to do that. The guinea pigs are safe from me because I'm running away.
George is inferring that the Beatles were the greatest boy band.
Oh,
Oh wow.
that hurts.
Wow.
Well, he's just Australian. What does he know?
All right. So, Shout of the Devil, Master of Puppets.
He knows that's not a knife. This is a knife.
He's a knife.
So we'll start out. Michael Gaines. Who are you going with?
Pastor.
Master of Puppets.
I like you,
Say,
Michael.
Jordan.
Master.
All right. Ken.
Master.
All right. Nice.
That was epic.
George says Devil.
Of course he does. Australians.
All right. Corey.
Master. Master.
All right.
Master.
All right. Matt.
Oh, it's gotta be massive.
Yeah.
Jim.
Really? Master of Puppets.
Master of Puppets. All right.
It just I had to complain about it a little bit. Because
Just a little bit.
Airing of grievances.
yes, that's what this night is all about. That's why I'm here. I had special permission to show up in person so I
Yes.
wouldn't miss this list.
Yes. All right. Interesting enough. On the other side of the bracket here, we got Ain't That a Kick in the Head versus Penny Lane.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
So we got two there. So
2 epic songs.
2 amazing songs.
And honestly, neither band's best song.
Right.
No.
So let's see. Jim Lore,
Yes, sir.
what you voting?
Well, I already died on
George
this
says
hill,
Kick.
so I'm gonna go Penny Lane.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, Dean. You can, a fellow Italian, he can punish me later. He'll take away my spaghetti.
George says gravity affects me differently down under.
It does. Your toilets don't even spin the right way.
Jordan, what you going with?
Penny Lane.
Penny Lane.
Oh,
Ken.
Yeah, for a million years of filing.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Ain't that a kick in the head?
I'm
Corey.
glad somebody voted for Dean.
I'm voting for Dean too.
All right.
Oh boy. Looks like the boys from Liverpool got a
George
run
says-
for their money.
George says Crooner beats boy band every time.
Michael.
He's not entirely wrong.
I'm gonna go with kicking the head this time.
Kick in the head. All right,
Oh.
Matt.
That'd be Dino.
Dino, wow.
Wow.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Ain't
Beats
that
Penny
a
Lane.
kick in the head.
If it were,
I do not feel bad about that.
if it
I don't either. I can't. I mean, I really can't.
If it were a different Beatles song,
Yeah.
Yes.
If it was
Yeah.
something like,
Yeah.
Penny
You
Lane
know-
would be
The early Beatles, "Want to Hold Your Hand," all that. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
have been different. But
I would even go Sergeant Pepper's.
Uh-huh.
It'd be Revolution or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revolution.
back in the USSR or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
anything.
Something more
Penny
upbeat
Lane.
and rocking.
Hey.
Huh?
Penny Lane.
I am the walrus.
Love that song.
Ka-ching.
Cuckoo Cachoo. Okay. We got Chicago, Saturday in the Park versus Led Zeppelin, Whole Lot of Love.
Wow.
Zeppelin.
Corey, the look
Zeppelin.
on your face was awesome just now. That was so cool. You're just like,
I hate
It's like drink. It's like he looked like you drank vinegar,
yes.
Yeah. This
just
is
like-
a painful one.
beer
Yeah.
and chocolate. Just saying.
I tried a chocolate beer.
Yingling,
Gross.
Yingling Hershey's? Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Would not recommend it.
All right, let's
It was
see.
like getting gaslit.
Right?
George says, tough call. He's going with Whole Lot of Love.
It sounds like somebody's hitting a bong. Do you hear that? What was that?
Michael was
Somebody
shaking
hit him
pain.
on?
Maybe that was it.
I think Michael was shaking pain. I think that's what it was.
It could be me cleaning the brush off.
Yeah.
Ah,
It sounded like you were hitting a bong
or drinking a beer.
or drinking a beer
Actually, this is root beer.
Oh, okay.
Beer bong.
Really good
or
root beer.
Ah.
doing a beer bong. PG show.
All right, Michael, what you gonna go for? Saturday in the Park, Whole Lot of Love.
I keep forgetting.
Oh, man, that's tough, but I'm gonna have to go with Chicago.
Oh, Saturday in the Park. All right. Jordan, what you doing?
This is tough, but I'm going all out of love on this one.
Whole Lot of Love. All right. Okay, Ken.
Whole lot of love.
Whole Lot of Love.
Yeah.
All right, Corey.
Zeppelin.
Okay. Okay, Matt.
25 or 6 to 4.
Okay.
Zeppelin for sure.
That wasn't on the list, sir.
Oh, sorry.
We tried to get it on the list and it just didn't make it.
And Jim.
I'm gonna go Zeppelin on this one.
Zeppelin there. All right.
It's gonna be a whole lot of love versus Monster Truck.
And then I'm gonna get pissed because I'm gonna end up losing and I won't like it.
All right, and we will, and the last one into the championship round here, We Will Rock You versus Roxanne.
Oh, that hurts because those both
Queen
lost.
versus
Yeah.
Police.
That is definitely not a hard one.
Okay.
Huh.
So, Corey, then, which would you go for?
Oh yeah. Who? Not Roxanne.
We Will Rock You?
Not Roxanne.
Wait,
All right.
not Roxanne.
Not Roxanne. All right.
George says
We're not
Roxanne.
going to compare the police to Queen.
Okay.
Yeah, let's be real.
Okay. Okay, Matt.
We will rock you.
Okay.
George says Roxanne.
Got his vote. Okay, Jim.
Oh God, I hate this. I'm gonna go Freddie. I
Going
gotta
Freddie.
go Freddie.
All right, Freddie. All right, Michael.
We will rock you.
Okay.
I mean,
All
it's
right,
such
Ken.
an epic thing.
I'm with George.
Ah.
Roxanne.
Gonna go Roxanne. All right.
Oh,
Okay, Jordan.
Queen.
Queen. All right.
nothing gets a crowd
Alright.
fired up like that.
We will rock you. We are the champions. Moving on. All right. Final rounds here. We got Whole Lot of Love versus Master of Puppets.
Well, that's easy. That's easy.
That's a whole lot of bad.
All righty. So, Zeppelin versus Metallica. Jordan Hurt.
Zep all day.
All right.
Yes.
Ken.
Zeppelin.
All right. Corey.
Zeppelin.
Michael.
Got a bunch of crazy people here. Metallica all the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. George says Whole Lot of Love.
Oh, come on.
You're freaking kidding me.
Matt.
Metallica.
Metallica.
And you know where I'm going.
Where are you going?
Metallica, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all
No,
ages.
no.
We got our first tie.
Ah, the coin of fate. Wait a minute.
4-4.
You didn't vote.
I did. Master Puppets.
Oh, crap.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
No. Give it to me.
What?
No, give it to me.
I'm the one who flips it. You tell. I'm not gonna look. You're the one that tells what it is. Okay.
Tails is Master Puppets.
Yes. Heads is. It's always the top one. So a Whole Lot of Love is heads.
Okay.
Master Puppets tails.
Okay. Buttpecker.
Whole Lot of Love wins by coin flip.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lars. I tried.
The gods have
Yeah.
spoken.
See, this is karma because Lars made such a big deal about, what was it, LimeWire?
Napster.
Napster.
The music sharing?
Didn't have
Yeah,
enough, didn't
Napster.
have enough money for his shark.
Napster, thank you, yeah.
To be fair, he wasn't really that wrong.
No, he wasn't wrong.
All right. So the other side, Ain't That a Kick in the Head versus We Will Rock You.
Oh, wow.
Dino versus Queen.
All right, all you OG guys, let's see you hit up on this one. Now that I don't have a dog in a race.
Oh.
All right, everybody, some time to
This is
think.
definitely the monster we created.
Yes, I understand that.
George is our first vote with Kick in the Head.
Wow.
All right. Let's see. Corey.
Kick in the head.
All right. Ken.
Kick in the head.
Is it really going to be Dean Martin versus Led Zeppelin?
Jordan.
What was the other choice? Let's have Dean.
Kick in the Head versus We Will Rock You Queen.
Queen.
Queen. All right. Michael.
Oh, we're gonna go Dean.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Matt.
Queen.
Queen. Jim.
I concur, Queen.
And I vote Queen.
Uh-oh. A tie, right?
A tie. Like a Hydra then.
See,
heads
you cut
attack
that
each
head
other.
off and two grow back.
Okay.
This
Kick.
ain't right.
Kick his heads. Tails, we will rock you.
All right.
Oh, let's do that again.
All right.
Gotta catch it.
It's tails.
Tails. All right. We will rock you moves on.
Oh, boy. You ready for careers,
So
guys?
Queen versus Zeppelin.
Yep. We
Okay.
will rock you versus
Anybody
Whole Lot
under
of
18,
Love.
cover your ears, because this is going to get loud really bad. We just went from a PG to an R.
A hard R.
Hello, Matthew Moss. You're just in time to vote for
To get
the
yelled at.
best song ever. We have Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin versus We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions by Queen.
This is really no contest for me.
George says We Will Rock You.
See, I knew I liked them Australian boys.
All right. Let's see. Matt Wells.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. Jim.
I'm going to go Freddie.
Going Freddie.
Dying on that hill.
All right. Let's see. Corey.
I'm on that opposite hill from Jim. Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
I am outstanding in my field alone.
Hey. Michael Gaines.
Professional hill buyer.
Yes.
Queen.
Queen.
Oh, if this ends up
Alright,
being a tie,
Ken.
I'm really upset.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. All right, Jordan.
It's not going to, though.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
It's getting close. It's getting close.
This thing fits like garbage.
All right, Matthew Moss, a new voter, voted Queen.
Okay, he can stay. No way. No way.
Are you kidding?
No way.
4-4 tie.
We've gone like how many weeks, and it ends in a flip of the coin.
Yes.
Yeah, we have worked on this list. We have labored hard to produce this abomination, and it's gonna be down to a coin flip.
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
What?
You did it to yourself.
I didn't ask for your opinion there, Corey. Oh, flip the damn coin. I can't believe
So,
that.
but here's the funny thing about it. Whole Lotta Love wasn't on this bracket until last week.
I know.
It actually lost the first time.
Oh, that's right. It was the second chance loser.
Yes.
Oh, see, that's not cool.
It got in as a second chance. It was like the wild of the wild card.
Wait a minute, didn't the Chiefs the first time they won the Super Bowl, weren't they the wild card?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Then there you go.
So yeah.
You know, everybody loves an underdog.
Matthew Moss goes, did I mess things up? No, you did not, sir.
No, we did this to ourselves.
All right. All right.
Oh, flip the damn
Wasn't there
coin.
an odd number of people that voted, though?
No, I counted them up.
I just don't get how
So we got 3 and 6, and then George is 7, and then Matt is 8.
Yeah.
Well, how did we have ties before then? Because we had 7 people voting.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
So it doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
The fix is
Did
in.
did I mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You didn't vote.
I voted. I marked it down.
Does that mean we have to start over?
There should not be a tie.
It shouldn't be a tie. Okay. So let's.
Well, no, it could be a tie now
All right. So
because you got George and Matt. Then you got 1, 2, 3 on Skype. That's 5, 6, 7, and 8. The 3 of us.
Well, then we
So unless
shouldn't
somebody
have-
voted
we
and then
shouldn't have had
left.
ties like the last couple.
No.
Well, we haven't. We've
So-
had 3 ties.
So there's
There's only been
the
3
four of
ties.
us, me, Mike, Ken, and Jordan are on Skype. There's
Yes.
4 of us on Skype.
And then George is on.
YouTube.
YouTube. Matthew is on YouTube. He came in just to vote. He said. And then there's the 3
you
of us. That's
guys
9.
are
That's
in
9.
Studio.
So we should have. So
Have a tie.
we should not have a tie.
Well, but
okay.
he just came on, so we should not have a tie right now. This one should not be tied.
Okay. So
So
I'm
let's
gonna.
try it again.
Okay.
The previous tie
Recount.
shouldn't be a tie.
Recount.
Okay. We're gonna do that because I want this to be.
Yes. This is
The
too
cool.
epic to not be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am voting. Okay. I have just voted. Okay. Matt.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. Jim.
What are the choices again?
Whole Lotta Love. We Will Rock You.
I'm going to go Freddie Mercury.
Right.
So that's
All right.
everybody here in the room.
All right. Let's see. We got George says We Will Rock You. Matthew Moss says We Will Rock You. All right. Let's see. Corey, what was your vote?
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. Michael, what was your vote?
Queen.
Queen.
I think Queen.
All right.
won.
Ken.
I think they did.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. All right. And Jordan.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
No, Zeppelin.
Okay, with a score of 5-4, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions is our winner.
Yay.
Huzzah.
This was a long and winding road.
No kidding.
Dun, 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 dun.
See, that should have been the Beatles song.
That's not a bad song.
It is not a bad song. Ain't too many albums
Hey
on that.
Jude.
Songs on that album.
I mean, they
Alright.
have a lot.
Was it Long and Winding Road?
There it is.
Wow. It took us a long time to birth that baby.
I know. Well, let's see. I got how.
Do you have them? Oh my God.
One.
You do have them. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You should get those like
5,
bronzed.
6, 7,
Because I mean, that's some epic stuff that you got going on.
8,
Right there. I am not
9,
kidding.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 weeks.
Wow.
4 months.
You know, if we could have done one more week, then the only 17 would have lasted 17 weeks.
Would have been 17
Yes.
weeks.
Well, no, because let's see, we had the play-in round too. So this week this is week 17.
Yeah, because we had the second chance.
Yeah. So we had 16.
So it was actually 17
So
weeks.
it was actually 17 weeks.
Nice.
So
That is awesome.
yes.
So what's the next
I was
subject?
going to say, how you going to top that?
I don't know.
I don't, you know,
How about Best Fighter Jet or Warbird?
Did we already do aircraft? Did we already do that?
I don't think so.
If we did, I might have missed it.
Because, I mean, there's a
Yeah,
lot of
it is.
genres you can choose from on those. You
I
know,
was
best
gonna
World
go
War
with
II
movie.
fighter, best...
Well, we could start with like Axis and then Allied,
Yeah. Prop planes,
and
jets.
we can go to the best fighter of World War II, best bomber, yada yada.
Yeah.
Century series.
That's only 6 of them.
Oh, well.
Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Ones that have also been
Yeah.
brought up before. Best film car chases.
Ooh.
Let's
Okay.
see. Movie monsters versus action heroes.
Oh, I like that one.
TV theme tunes versus movie themes. Those are the ones that have also been given out as well. So
Some interesting choices in there.
yes. So
I like the car chase one.
yeah.
Car chase one's really good.
I can think of at least 2 or 3.
George said it added a whole layer of drama to Modeling with the Mats.
Yes, it did.
Cut the tension with an X-Acto knife.
That's a t-shirt.
That's a good one.
I
Oh,
like
that's a
it.
t-shirt.
Love it. All right. And Ken got to hear the end of it too. That's the
Yes,
best part.
and
And,
he
it's It's 8:54 here, so it's 9:54 there.
And he didn't turn into a pumpkin.
I'm not a pumpkin yet.
No
so that's a
pumpkinage.
bonus.
George says, wasn't sci-fi ships
Oh, yeah.
one of the ones too?
Did we do that already?
I thought we
Might have
did.
done that.
Yeah, because the
Yamamoto or
because
something
Yeah.
was on there.
stupid Battlestar Galactica kind of got in there and won.
Yeah.
Because it was the Cylon
The
Raider.
Cylon Raider, that's
Yep.
right.
Uh,
Over the Viper of all things.
Yeah, it was. It didn't help that like 3 of the choices were Battlestar Galactica.
Right. Yeah, because didn't we say it couldn't be Star Wars and it couldn't be Star Trek?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
They were supposed to have their own. Star Wars and Star Trek were
We're
supposed,
supposed to have their
list.
own grouping because there's a
Yeah.
lot. Did we ever do those?
I don't remember.
The Star Wars or Star Trek.
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
we
was
did.
thinking about some other ships that could have been there. You could have done Planet Express,
Yeah.
Futurama.
the TARDIS.
Is that technically a spaceship, though?
Yeah, it
It's
can
a
go
time
anywhere in
machine.
Time and space.
It's a time machine. It's not really a spacecraft.
Yeah, I don't consider that a ship.
Well, you guys look at it as a box, but remember that's a chameleon circuit. The ship is actually very massive.
He likes to drive with the e-brake on.
Yes, he does.
He likes to drive with the e-brake on. But I like the
Yeah.
I always like the theme song.
There hasn't been too many bad ones for that.
Great bass line.
That's a bass, or if that's a.
It's. I mean, you can do it on the
Probably
bass.
the best speeches in film / videos. Some of the best speeches.
I mean,
have been on
it
that
made me
show.
want to buy and get and own a sonic screwdriver. I mean, the tool for everything.
The only thing I didn't like was when it started getting to the Tenet age and Matt Smith. They started turning it into a weapon.
Oh, the sonic screwdriver? It's not a weapon. It's a tool.
It never was supposed to be a weapon.
Yeah, it's a
It was
tool.
specifically a tool.
Yeah, it's a tool.
And then your boy
To be fair, I mean, I can use a
Peter
screwdriver as a
Capaldi
weapon.
turned it into a set of sunglasses.
Yeah.
And the one lady turned it into a cane or something.
So the metal that you have, the same metal paints that I use, those
It is?
are here?
Yes, right.
Do you have a
Hey,
gold?
Matt.
Oh,
do
guys,
not.
I'm hopping off. Have a good night, everybody.
See you later, Jordan. You
See
have
you,
a
Jordan.
great week, okay?
Good night, Jordan.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
You
We'll
guys
see
too.
you next week, hopefully.
All right.
Maybe one of these times we'll all bring musical instruments. And we'll just
Yeah,
have a
there you
jam
Oh, no, I'm not.
session
No,
on
I'm
here.
not going to embarrass myself like that.
All right.
I
See you,
wouldn't
Jordan.
have to embarrass myself.
Model on, buddy. Ken, you out too?
Yeah, I'm out. We'll see ya.
All right. See you, Ken. See you next week. Model on. Matthew Moss goes Sonic Gin and Tonic.
Nice.
I'm down with that.
Gin and tonic sounds really good.
Drinking pine salt.
There's a list, too.
Hey, yeah, Matt, give us your opinion on that.
What?
I think you just did.
I know, that's what I was saying, man. Tell me what you really think.
Well,
No,
I mean,
will say-
we all have that one alcohol that we feel that way. Mine is, Uncle Jose. I had tequila is no, sir.
Now, is it because it tastes bad, or is it because it created a bad experience for you?
Yes,
All of the above.
all of the above.
See,
That's a
that-
story in
that
itself. If you, I mean,
Hear
it's
the words shots, 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 shots.
no. All right, so I guess I'll tell the story.
Yes, please.
PG.
It relatively. I'll cut out the non-PG parts. Let's see. Me and a buddy of mine decided that we were going to get 2 fists of mezcal. That way we could both have a worm. And we did rattlesnake shots all night long, which was literally lime, salt, shot. And did them. And, tequila is one of those drinks where I didn't black out. I should have. It was bad. But we were in DeSoto, which is bad in itself.
And then you got indisposed.
We were at a party, and then he drove home. He drove my car home with me in the back seat. We got pulled over by the car, or we pulled over because I had to throw up. So I ended up walking down the middle of 6167 highway at about 3 o'clock in the morning, going, just leave me here, I'm gonna die. And then the cop pulls over and says, "What's wrong with your buddy?" And he goes, "Well, he's really drunk." And he's like, "Can you get him home?" So he's about your size, okay, and I am my size.
Yes.
He picks me up, throws me over his shoulder, throws me in the back of my car.
Fireman carries you?
Yes. Yeah, I do remember that. And then that's the last thing I remember other than waking up because my mom, I owed her some money and I didn't have it because my wallet was gone. And my car was gone. and I wasn't 100% sure where it was at.
Flat toothpick. Smaller ones.
Oh.
Right next to it. You know, same thing?
Yes.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
And then the people that I was drinking with called me up and said, hey, we need your help. Can you come over? I'm sure. So I came over there. They wanted me to help them with contact paper. If you ever have a really bad hangover, when you take the paper off of the backing off of contact paper, that, yeah, I just sat there and cried. Yeah, it was not a good night. And to this day, I'm not kidding, to this day, every now and again, I will wake up with the taste of that in my mouth.
Yeah.
No, I do not do tequila anymore. Me and Jose do not get along.
Napoleon brandy.
Ooh, that's good.
It is good. But when you're a brand new, E2, you just went, you're first stationed overseas, and the old school says that, hey, we need to get you initiated, and you actually pass out drinking Napoleon brandy.
Ooh.
Tastes great.
Not the second time around, it
the
doesn't.
next day, and the hangover
Oh, yeah.
was so brutal.
Yeah, I've had some. Me and hard liquor don't really get along that well, so I
Nah.
just tend to stick to beer. Except for a good screwdriver. I do like a good screwdriver.
A good sonic screwdriver.
Oh, almost definitely should have been cocktail with that name by now.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. There's like a whole.
George
we're still
says,
doing-
question about Corsair Blue. What have people used? Tanya calls out AS8, which is a can.
Yeah. Don't use their sea blue. What's the really dark? Is that the XF11? No.
X4?
No.
I think that's what I got right now.
That's sea blue.
What's the next to it?
That's intermediate.
Yeah. So
Medium blue.
if you take XF 17 and 18, you can, and maybe a little white, that'll come up with a decent, the darker side of the Corsair blue. Now, you could also use the intermediate blue, because a lot of the marine, the ones over in like Peleliu and all that, they were all the lighter color with white underneath. But yeah, if you're looking for the darker color, you're gonna have to mix XF 17 and 18 together. I learned that the hard way because Wendy had to get it for me. Because when I first did it, it didn't look right.
I have used, back when you could get it, I used Model Master Insignia Blue.
Yes. I mean, if you're a fan of the Vallejo paints, the Navy ones that they have for the aircraft series, that's actually really close. It's actually very good if you have them.
He says, great, thanks, Jim.
Because I am a huge fan of the Corsair. Because if you look at like all the Baba Black Sheep Corsairs, they were all that dark blue, even underneath, which was wrong. But didn't care. Loved the show.
Come on, quit turning.
I've discovered big miniatures are much easier to paint.
The little miniatures?
Yeah.
You guys got anything electronic going on over the shop?
No.
There's something that's causing an electrical click. It's sputtering your mic.
Could be my hip.
So it's going.
Oh.
And your mic's going in and out.
Yeah, I hear
We got
that, but
We got a heater running. That's about it.
It's not even in the same circuit though.
No.
Unless you got
Might
really
have Model
bad...
Masters need to check the old paint. Enamels? Yes, it was enamels.
Yes.
So, Michael, how's the speed painting going?
You're muted, Mike.
Oh.
Mike, your mic is muted.
Sorry, I forgot to turn it back on after my son was in here.
Oh.
I took a break from those for a little bit just to kind of let those dry before I started on the Valeos, but
Wow.
That looks good.
yeah, some of the parts like the coils down to the bottom are really, really hard to get to, so there's
Yeah.
some spots that are kind of...
I run into the same... I have the same issue with the coils, but... I mean, you gotta love that it does the highlights and all that at the same time. I absolutely love that.
It's a cool paint.
It is a very cool paint. Ow. That hurt. Yeah, my goal is to complete. I've already gotten 2 models finished this year. That's like some kind of record for me. And then I'm going to do the X1, which is even part of the group build. So that'll be 3. I'm going to get that one done. That's going to be pretty easy. And then the other group build. Which
I
have
gotta
plenty
get some of that space filler.
Oh, perfect plastic putty.
Perfect. That stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff.
That stuff?
You can find it at any hardware store. It's cheap. You put it on there, you let it dry. You get a Q-tip wet with either alcohol or water and take off what you don't want. I very rarely even have to sand it.
And then after that, it's just painting and getting the decals on.
Yep. Paint, gloss coat, decals, another gloss coat, weathering.
If you watch Matt's video that he posted the other day, you don't have to gloss.
That's true.
Yeah.
Was that you that posted that?
Yeah.
I posted it. It's not my video.
Oh, you shared it. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I watched it today and I was just like, what?
So I haven't had a chance to watch that yet because my computer didn't work.
The saying is, use paint is smooth. Your top coat smooth enough. You don't have to gloss first. Silvering is airborne. Is all it is airborne.
Well, that makes sense.
So if you did a high grit sand on the top coat, you don't have to.
So basically what he's saying is that before you put decals down, you got to sand your paint. Maybe wet sand to paint?
Wet sand, really high grit sand.
I will have to watch this video.
Which I do anyway, so.
Well, but you're a car guy.
Yeah.
Us airplane guys don't do that. But I guess we will be now.
Come on, bend around it.
I was wondering if we were going to get to see you swear at that kit live.
I forgot to put the gear shift in the interior of the computer.
Kind of hard to get around if you can't shift gears.
Put that in there real quick. Nice and easy like. It's okay, I'd like to get something for you, Clark. Something real nice.
Yeah, George, it's nice not being in Facebook jail anymore.
That's... Did they ever give you a reason why?
Nope.
Facebook never gives you a reason. They simply give you a statement saying that you violated their terms of services, and that's it.
Look, I have never been to Facebook jail, and I probably deserve to be in there a few times.
You tend to argue with people on there?
No, me? No, I don't do that.
I'm going to bring this up. It's controversial, but I'm going to bring it up. I actually got hit with a violation and was kicked off Facebook for like 3 days for posting the "I Have a Dream" speech from Martin Luther King.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that.
French, but that's some bull.
I thought they would have loved that.
Someone thought I was culturally appropriating the speech.
Okay.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Exactly. What does it mean to culturally appropriate?
A speech?
It's words that are made up from people who don't have a valid argument or opinion.
Okay, you posted a speech from a great man.
I did.
So, well, I don't understand what that. I'm confused.
Who would be upset with that? That's
Exactly. I mean,
enough to
you know.
report.
So, I think my chromatic disposition was, I got it, that I should not be posting that
whoa.
as a point.
So what you're saying is that you shouldn't post Martin Luther King because you're the wrong shade of Gary?
Yes. They didn't like the shade of my beard.
Wow.
That's happened a couple of times.
We're not going to make it as a species. You know that, right?
Oh, yes, we are.
We're not. No, we're not. We're not getting out of this alive.
Oh, well, no one's going to get out of it alive. Everybody's going to go away at some point.
Oh, my Lord.
No,
But when the asteroid hits and the electricity goes out and people are having to live in the woods, I guarantee you the only people that are going to survive are Gen X.
Yep.
We're going to go out and play in this, play by the bonfires, sit by the river, have a good time.
I don't want to get dirty. I just want to die. You mean you want me to eat deer meat? Was that responsibly harvested? No, but here you go. Nope. I think I'll just die.
I am going to dine upon anything that I can get my hands on.
Except for rat. I won't eat rat.
Or guinea pig.
Or guinea. Well,
you won't find many of those in the
no.
wild.
Well, I hope not.
When we were in Korea, we had kagogi when we were in Korea.
You're gonna tell me that's mouse or rat, you can keep that to yourself.
It wasn't mouse or rat. That was dog.
I've had that.
And
yes,
when we had a brand new private that came in,
dog makes a fine meal.
We had to give her an escort of Soul. She goes, "Oh look, it's a pet store."
Nope, that's a grocery store.
That's a butcher. Oh my God, they eat them? Yeah. How many farms do you see out here?
George,
walk in with a leash. Walk out with some white butcher paper.
George goes AI on the horizon. Perfect timing, Jim.
Let's see, possum, squirrel.
Nope. Nope.
Dog,
I've eaten squirrel, so I would probably eat squirrel.
And rabbit.
Yeah.
Had rabbit, rabbit.
If it's not as long as it's not a bushy-tailed city rat, city squirrels.
No rats.
Stuff. You get out here towards our way, where they're eating, nuts, berries, what they're supposed to be eating. It's really good, flavorful meat. You pan fry
I don't want my rat
make
eating
a nice
McDonald's.
gravy.
It tastes like chicken nuggets. That's not right. Everything tastes like chicken.
What did everything taste
there we
like
go.
before we were eating chicken?
Great lines in movies.
Mammoth.
That's when we got to do. And then do Demolition Man. I can't believe you're eating that. What? Do you see any cows?
That's right.
He goes, "Es rata."
This is a rat burger?
It's a rat burger.
And then he finished it.
Man.
He finished the Brad burger, so blah, blah. Jimmy don't like that scene.
But you don't like rats and
No.
rodents in general.
No. Can't watch
That's a great
Ben.
The
way.
other bit in Demolition Man is like, he doesn't know how to use the shells.
Oh yeah. I want to know how to use the shells.
Yeah.
They never explain it.
Yeah. I'd love to hear the fan theory on how you use the
I will have to
shells.
look that up. It's got to be out there somewhere.
There is a ton of stuff on the 3 shells.
I bet there is.
So, because right now we are in the age of Demolition Man, there's Cocteau's Perfect Pearl Society trying to be built, which is nothing, and then the rest of us are just struggling. You know, the two
Be well.
extremes, Dennis Leary. That's what I
Walks
thought.
over
That's
to
going to be
the-
my
to the
thing for
ticket.
tonight.
Machine and starts cursing at it, gets some toilet paper.
That's probably
That was
something
such a
I would
great
try to do.
movie.
Yeah. Really, one of Stallone's better work.
Is that what you call this? And then my car turned into a cannoli.
George
Which
goes, I
The secure
Actually, a
foam,
good idea.
That's Judge
secure
Dredd.
foam, it saved your life. And then when he tries to drive the car,
Yeah.
But yeah, Judge
and,
Dredd
and,
was good.
and it's all the computer stuff in it, and he goes, "Okay, you drive." Like what? I can't drive. And then of course, the square
Self-drive,
away
you make me
guy,
laugh,
the Hispanic guy, and Sandra Bullock end up being in that other movie together. Not Pretty Woman. The one where they were both FBI.
Miscongeniality.
Miscongeniality. He's gonna be so mad at you. when he eats the Snickers bar in front of her and then throws her in the pool. Yeah. That was,
Yeah. Good
that was
times.
a great thing. Good people, man. Good people.
I probably should have shook that up a little bit more.
Yeah, probably.
Almost shook it.
That's not coming out the way it's supposed to. Dang it.
This is odd.
I can actually see you guys on Facebook still.
It's amazing.
That's good.
We're still there.
We're still there.
You are still there.
Mr. Zuckman. Give me a Zuck.
I wonder if you say something bad about Mr. Zuckerberg, will they kick you off again?
Please don't.
The Richard Man.
I am the Zuckman. I am the Zuckman.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Banhammer, banhammer. Yeah, I should have shook that up a little more.
So yeah.
Hmm.
So that's the stuff I need to get, and then I'll be done with mine.
Then time to get another one.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to do some miniature painting next.
Ah, okay.
John Erford, he has been just tormenting me with some of his mechs.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
This stuff is
God,
like
they're so
crazy.
awesome.
That's going to be my next set of miniatures that I'll be painting, actually.
And
I have
what
a
we did
lot.
last Saturday needs to happen more often.
Yes.
Because the board games, pulling out like an old school Axis and Allies with the full Vor on it,
Yeah.
or Talisman with all the expansions.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say it because, you know, it's my job to make sure everyone can play games. But I almost was wanting to not run D&D during the day so that I could play Axis and Allies.
Gotcha.
God, I haven't played that
But
game in
no,
forever.
I had two people that had to play
D&D.
5th edition. And they had a good time.
I will say, one of my favorite times of game day from the past, that's how we're going to go that far back, was playing Arkham Horror with Darren, and we played for like 7 hours, and we still didn't win.
My two were you and I playing the ship game
Okay.
with the cards. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Pirates.
Pirates.
Yeah.
I have it in those blue bins back
I
there.
still have mine too. I just can't seem to get rid of them. And then Darren's, what is that? The one about the Weird West.
Yeah, Weird West.
So,
Deadlands.
yes.
Deadland, yeah.
We're in a town.
Cthulhu horror.
Yes.
In the Wild West.
What's crap?
We were in a town, and this church had a bulging front door, and there was a horde, a wave of undead squirrels behind it.
So they're alive.
Well, no, they were undead.
Yeah. You're
The
dead.
Squirrel Saga.
Therefore you're alive.
Great game.
He's a great
Gonna
GM.
need a crap
He's a
ton of
fantastic
filler.
GM.
Yeah.
Kept punching people's horses.
But yeah, playing him doing Arkham Horror with all the expansions, that was pretty epic.
Cthulhu-like horror
Oh yeah.
meets.
If you really wanted to try
Westerns.
something with him,
It's fun.
Deadlands
Sounds
is
like
probably one of the
Cowboys
best
versus
games he
Aliens.
runs.
It's kind of
But his game
without the
of
sci-fi part of
Recon-
it.
Uh-huh.
What he knows about the Vietnam War
I
and
played
how
that
he
one too.
translate that into the game Recon.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Recon
There's only
Recon
two
is like
people I know that
military,
have that much
only
knowledge.
with Cthulhu like horror.
Nope. Recon simply Vietnam. You're a recon patrol in Vietnam and you get sent out on missions. Though Twilight 2000 is a lot like the Vietnam War with cosmic horror. Two games that I will never run because I just don't know the genre well enough. To do it any justice. Though
Well,
I am
Darren did
thinking
all right.
about bringing back Paranormia.
I want somebody to bring back Toon. Steve Jackson's Toon.
Were you in that game
Which one?
when we did the like 100-person Toon game?
No, I did not know you ran Toon.
Yes.
I would have done that. Or
That was
Car
the one
Wars,
where I
for that
had-
matter.
We had like 113 people. I had them sitting in a big
Oh
circle,
my God.
and I basically, you had 10 seconds to tell me what you were going to do, and then I was responding to everybody. Everybody had a good time. Everybody got to participate. It was the scenario where you were in Betty Boop's mansion, and you're trying to save her, but there's all sorts of craziness going on. It's great. I love Toon. I wonder if they got D20 versions of that now. I have to look that up.
Wouldn't be hard to
Car
make.
Wars.
Car Wars is great. I love playing
See,
that.
That made me buy a bunch of Matchbox cars and stuff like that back in
Well, now
the
they
day.
got
so that I could do-
Gaslands. Now you can do it for real. Basically, that's what Gaslands is. Car Wars with Hot Wheels.
So I was when Twisted Metal came out, the video game. That was so awesome to me because you had that scenario where you actually created cars, and you can customize them and build stuff and play. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I love that.
there was a bunch of good games. Didn't you run something, Jim?
The only thing
thought
I
you
ever
were
ran
in
there was
D.
BattleTech. Those look so good.
You were doing BattleTech.
Thank you.
I remember Harrison was doing D&D, or he'd bring something obscure.
Yes.
Tracy was doing Magic the Gathering. That was his big jam. Oh my God. Terry and his homemade game with all the miniatures he created.
Mm-hmm.
The almost was like Warhammer, where it was aliens versus settlers.
So that was like Hero Quest or whatever the heck it was. That's what
Yeah, he
Darren
passed
used to
away.
run that all the time.
Terry Sophian passed away. What was it? 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, I should have shook that up.
Yeah.
That's not even moving. Oh boy. I may have to reboot.
We may have our second game day though coming up. Jean Clement's trying to run one in Sedalia.
Oh. Might be out.
So that one I'm gonna. I told him as long as he doesn't run it on the same day we have ours. I'm like, hey, do what you got to do, brother. I don't have the corner of the market on game days.
Yeah. Get that wider when you're trying to hold that.
If it doesn't work, it ain't that big of a deal. Because I've got the same color at home.
What the heck is this
Let's slide that right on there then. I don't think this one had a ball in it.
You didn't?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. That could be why.
Yeah. Just needed to be.
Oh, it's overhead console. Okay.
There you go.
Weird.
Alright. How are we doing on time? About 9:30. Alright.
Yes.
Yep. That is about it to call it a night.
Yeah.
And
Corey, how's Kate doing?
I wish you wouldn't have asked that question.
Oh, sorry, dude.
So we had she went into the hospital again, as you guys know, and got out. Her palliative care doctor and which I'm not a real big fan of her palliative care doctor because her name's Michelle Getz, but she's a wonderful lady. But I've started calling her Dr. Reaper.
Okay.
Because it's like all she does is doom and gloom, and she used the words declining to death with Kate while I wasn't there.
Okay.
And so what they were saying is that the chemo was taking more than it was giving.
Okay.
So that really messed her up for like 2 days. And then she made the decision, she has decided to stop chemo.
Gotcha.
Now, on the good news, she is more vibrant, more lively. She's eating better. She wants to take walks, not walks. She's wanting me to push her around the park in Sullivan.
Okay.
That's considered a walk.
Yeah, you're going to get some good exercise out of that, aren't you? So she's good spirits.
Okay.
And we're just waiting to see what happens. It might be a good thing. It might be that, this gives her all of her strength back, and then at some point they come up with a better solution for treatment. Because at this point, we're not looking for a cure. We're just looking to prolong quality of life.
Right.
So, unless a miracle happens and some money gets put in the wrong place at the right time and someone makes a mistake and actually decides to create a cure for that. But yeah,
Okay.
she's doing okay. She's just a little mentally, she hasn't given up hope. But Wednesday night and Thursday night, after her talk with Michelle, Dr. Reaper, she literally looked defeated. She looked like she had given up her hope. And it took me and Emily and my brother Brian and a bunch of us just to tell her, like, hey, listen, I'm I'm trying to keep this PG-13 on the show.
Understand.
But this has been telling you that you've been dying for the last 5.5 years. She's been wrong then.
And you're still
She's wrong now.
Right.
So don't lose your hope, because that's what's keeping you going. And then we went on there and I go, listen, think about it. You're off this chemo. You're getting stronger. May the baby comes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to be able to hold the baby, right? And then our 30th anniversary is coming up in July. So, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. So it's giving her milestones to look forward to.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Everything we do is based on date goals.
Mm-hmm.
So it's shooting for this. So it'll be shooting for Katie Louise to be born, and then Katie Lou, and then it'll be our 30th anniversary, and then it'll be Katie's first birthday. Her birthday. We just keep stuff in front of her and keep her active.
Right.
The big thing is if we can the hard part is the chemo really took her eyesight.
Gotcha.
State considers her legally blind right now. She's got 20/200. So, she can't see beyond here.
Yeah, totally understand.
And even closer, yeah.
I know somebody personally who has 2200 vision. He's right here.
Yeah. The thing is that she went to the Puppos Clinic, and she's had surgery on her eyes, and they're healing, but it's because of the chemo in her immune system, it was just so shot to hell. It's hard for her to heal. But now we're thinking that given that break, because she said she might, in a couple months, she may try to start back up chemo.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, she's like, I'm done with it. And she's getting stronger. Her blood work's coming back really groovy. She still has to get her white blood cell shot. So they give her this shot in her bone.
Okay.
And some about that shot in the bone causes them to create more red and white blood cells and fixes
Yeah, but it's
her
painful.
immune system.
Have you guys
I don't know
considered
anything
medical marijuana?
Ironically, you should say that. Now, the challenge is that, Jim, and you should know this because you know my wife, and Matt, Tim Man definitely knows my wife.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of those people who, she's never been drunk, she's never smoked cigarettes, she's never been promiscuous. Yeah. When we started dating, it wasn't until we were engaged that we did anything.
Well, it wouldn't be for recreation. It'd be more of a medication.
Well,
Her
we're trying to
appetite would
see-
come back. Her immune system, the pain level would go down. There's a lot of benefits to it.
That's the key right there. That's the reason I want her to get her the gummies
Yeah,
or the chocolates.
because I guarantee
So
you,
we're
any
trying
other
to get her
medicine she's
edibles.
taking for pain is gonna make her is not gonna make her nearly as euphoric as that would.
George says.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
So George says, get her moving. 2 things proven to help body clear cancer cells on its own is exercise and reduced protein/fat, antioxidant-rich diet.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, 100%. That's one of the things that her oncologist, Dr. Mirza in Washington, has said, is that we've got to get her up and moving. Even if it's just standing up with using her walker and just marching in place. Because the challenge that we're having right now, due to the chemo, she's lost almost all of her muscle mass.
Yeah,
And her L3 vertebrae, one of the tumors grew there and actually microfractured her vertebrae.
wow.
So she's got a fentanyl patch for the chronic pain control, and then when it gets hard, she takes Oxy. And I'm like, you know what? There's like 3 great dispensaries within 20 minutes.
There's one in Washington that's really good.
In St. Clair.
And
Well,
I guarantee you it's a heck of a lot better than fentanyl.
Here in Sullivan.
And
There's 2 in here.
it's not addictive. Now. It's not, I highly recommend it.
Oh, when I go get my surgery done.
Yeah, when's your date for that?
Believe it. Huh?
When's the date for your surgery?
So here's the challenge. I thought it was just like go in, do some stuff, and we go do the surgery. Oh no! I've got to see a dietitian for so many months. I have to see a psychiatrist twice, and then they go in and they got to ultrasound my gallbladder. Which I don't understand why they're going to do that. They're removing it during the surgery anyway.
They got to make sure it's viable and not that whole malignant thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and once that's done, then 2 weeks before the surgery, I go on an all liquid diet, and then the surgery happens, and then for a month, I might disappear for that month. Because I'm not allowed to lift anything more than 10 pounds. I can walk, but I can't do anything strenuous because they don't want the staples to come undone that's holding my stomach together. And then
I gotta sit here and do my models.
That's
like
right.
The doctor told me to.
And I can't have alcohol anymore.
Yeah, you ain't missing much.
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Look at that scene.
I know.
That is
For a guy that enjoys a good beverage, like I could probably hold off like soda. I can't have carbonated beverages for the first 2 years.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be
That's
hard.
only because my stomach, when this is done, my stomach's only going to be the size of a large banana.
You getting the gastric bypass?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to remove like 90% of my stomach and my gallbladder.
Yep.
And probably my appendix.
Well, I had a friend who had it done, and in the process, she lost 200 pounds over a course of like 6.5 months.
That is looking really
they're
good.
saying with what they're saying because of the level of where I'm at now at my age, that they expect me to get down ideally to 289.
Okay.
And then my goal weight has always been 230. Okay, I didn't want to get below 230 because when I was under 230, I looked bad. I looked sick. Okay, there needs to be some burly with the bear, okay? And, but so once I get to 289 with the surgery, then it's a matter of me working out, eating properly.
Yep.
And then I can knock down the last 50 pounds myself.
Right. Yeah, she goes to the gym now. She goes to the gym now, and like she's like, no, I decided to go do the cardio class, and then after cardio class, I decided to do blah blah blah, and then she's like, she spent like 3 hours in the gym, but she looks phenomenal.
So that's the game plan. That was the other thing they told me I got to start doing. I got to like really start drinking water, and even if it's like yoga exercises, if I start doing yoga exercises and drinking more water and leaving the harsh stuff alone, that'll give me some elasticity to my skin. So as I'm losing the weight that fast, there won't be as much hanging, sagging skin.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then get to a point where I just build it back with muscle.
Fat is water soluble.
Yep. Because fat can't be fat soluble.
No. Now, the water thing is definitely something you should do. Sodas, all that. Yeah, stay away from all that. Because that's just
I could do away with soda, and I don't think that's going to be a problem. You know, the alcohol's going to be a little bit bigger of a problem because I do enjoy a nice bourbon. I do enjoy...
Well, here's the thing. Alcohol, hard liquor, like, as long as you stay away from rum and all that, like a bourbon, whiskeys, things like that. they are naturally fat free, and they are gluten free. So if you're a diabetic, that's all, as long as you, if you like a good bourbon and Coke, as long as you do diet Coke, it's perfectly fine to do.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the other thing too. Unless it was tequila, I won't drink tequila straight anymore. Period. But like a tequila sunrise, or there's a place in Brentwood next to where Eric Solentrop lives. There's a Mexican restaurant there that's called Mezcal Los Chupacabra, and the food is freaking amazing. I'm talking overflowing, falling off the plate kind of portions. But their margaritas, Eric bought like this big giant margarita. I had a small margarita. I took 2 drinks of that margarita and realized that I couldn't finish that drink and still drive home.
Well, margarita doesn't like me.
Yeah, it was strong. I mean, they had to use at least 4 shots of mezcal.
Jim literally wasted away again.
I'm wasted on Margaritaville, but yeah.
Yeah. Marijuanaville.
There you go. Because unless you're going to Oklahoma, because them boys roll their joints all wrong.
Yeah, I don't smoke, so for me it'll be edibles too.
Oh, I would do. I don't smoke either, so.
See, that's Tracy now. Bill Tracy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that dude. I mean, my best friend, but boy, dude, when he went on the psychedelic train, he didn't stop anywhere. So
George says cheese is the main culprit. It is an addiction.
Oh, yeah.
He says portion size in the United States is bigger than any other country.
Yeah.
100%.
It's a scam.
and we put sugar and modified
and
sugars
salt
into everything.
Everything.
Sugar and salt.
Yep.
Salt.
Because, like, if you go to Japan or Korea, none of their food is, all their food is savory. There's not a lot of desserts.
Which is a shame.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you got, what was that, hoe bread? The soft yeast dough that's steamed and then filled with either meats or the sweet red bean paste.
Yeah.
That used to be my go-to when I was walking home. I'd go to one of the vending machines and get a thing of hoe bread and chaw on that as I'm staggering home.
My hangover cure was a cheese and onion omelet. Worked every time.
Chili cheese Fritos while drinking.
Really?
Yes.
You know why? Because they absorb it.
Saved my life many a times back in the college days.
Yep.
2 Gatorades, 2 Tylenol, a thing of beef jerky, and then ramen in the morning.
It's beef jerky time.
Beef jerky. It's what's good for you.
Now, every morning I would get up and I would hit the mess hall, and you could actually go through the line, and they have a, where the guy would cook you an omelet. I'm like, I need a hangover special. Okay.
That's one of the things I do miss about chow hall food. Like, their omelets were great, their sausage was great,
So
their
good.
biscuits and gravy in the chow hall. I'm not talking out in the field that is served in the microlights, but
I won't eat any gravy from the Navy. Hey, that rhymed.
in the gravy.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, not doing that. So, what was it? Try to keep this PG, but crap. Oh, really?
What'd you got? Just the
whole
mini?
kit and caboodle.
Yeah. I hope we didn't break.
Nope.
Get the carpet saver down there.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice that every now and again a carpet monster can be your friend.
Yeah. George said every worker from his company that moved to the U.S. office packed on weight.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, and it's unavoidable.
Yeah.
And we live a much more sedimentary life too.
Yes.
Technically, isn't that what we're doing right now?
Yes.
Does stress
Well,
burn calories?
We're still doing things with our bodies. We're not just sitting playing video games.
How is this supposed to fit?
In there.
That
I
should be a
did
t-shirt.
on the new rig.
This is gonna
Have
be
you played
swearing.
Mech Warrior Online?
I have not.
So there is a free online game called Mech Warrior based off of the Mech Warrior game series,
Okay.
and it's BattleTech.
Okay.
Pure simple.
It has to be.
You got the House Steiner, Davion, the whole kit and caboodle. And yeah,
Jade
but you
Falcon?
start out
No,
with Urban.
they don't have the clans yet.
Oh, okay.
No, if you want to do that, you have to get Mech Warrior 5, and then they're getting ready to come out with a DLC for the clans.
Okay.
I love Mech Warrior 5. It's amazing.
I liked Mercenaries.
Well, that was easy.
I'll say that. Something bad has to happen.
What's about
Always
that?
happens.
Right here.
It's always bad when you say something like that. You're like, oh, that was easy. And then you're like, oh, that
Or
that-
an EMT, and you're like, it's been a quiet night.
Oh, we never did that.
Never say that.
I did that. We did that once on a Halloween. Yeah, we
Well,
once.
it's pretty quiet for Halloween.
Yeah,
Bam!
yeah, we never stopped rolling for 4 hours.
Freaks out of the woodwork.
We would
Shame
literally,
at an ER.
we would literally get out of the truck, and then the tones would drop. We had to get right back on the truck. I mean, I literally took one step off the truck and then just had to get right back in. Yeah, never ever say that.
I got a wet sand and all that, but there's the first coat.
Oh, nice.
I know
Right.
Washington's had some
That did turn out really good.
unfortunate stuff happening
It's dark though. I didn't think
in
it was
Washington
that dark.
last couple days.
Man, that's nice.
Was the movie car that dark?
Yeah. I mean, it's the same
What's
color.
that?
Everybody seen that?
It makes me want to go watch that
I
movie.
gotta put it up where he can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got,
I have to put it in the overhead.
yeah, right about here.
Spread out.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It makes me want to go watch the movie again. I'm not lying.
That's a pretty green. It is a very pretty
That is a
green.
I am
gorgeous
honestly
screen.
surprised Hollywood
It's weird,
has not
though.
remade that.
When he
freaking
turns it at an
design.
angle, it looks black.
Yes.
I thought it was too.
It's the camera, for one, but
I thought the Bullet Mustang was black, but it's not.
what's the Gary?
It's Gary.
God
Okay,
forbid we ever get a
gentlemen,
guy that follows
right?
us that has the name
I'm
Gary.
gonna hop out of here. You guys have a very safe weekend.
Yep. You as well?
Maybe I
and
won't
take
have
care.
a rep this weekend.
All right. See you, Corey.
Oh, I want to have a rep this
Aren't you
weekend.
guys going somewhere this weekend?
It's not Moscow.
Just saying, just keep your heads up on the radar.
Okay.
Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday.
Just
Okay.
They're not
rain.
saying too much right now, but they're saying that we might get a small stretch of severe weather on Friday.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
be
it's gonna
going
go way
in for
south of
the
this.
teas on
Yeah.
Fridays.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out. You guys take care.
All right.
Bye.
See you, Corey.
Later.
See you, man. Bye.
The wee-wees. Together.
I think I'm going to be done with this.
Whoa.
George said
Yeah.
last played was Mech Warrior 4 back in the day.
Yep.
And he also says that's a nice green. So,
No, I actually got Mech Warrior 5 for my birthday last year. And it's challenging. It's a hard game to play. I got it for the Xbox. And it's everything the Battletech should be.
okay.
But it's all inner sphere. It's all, so you don't do, there's no clan mechs. They do have mods on the computer that you can do for clans, and I'm a fan of the clans, but, So now they're getting ready to release some downloadable content for it,
Right.
and it's worth it. If you're a fan of BattleTech, it's worth it.
Okay. Let's say,
It's not like the board game. It's, you know, you're driving the mech, but the missions are challenging. The controls take a little getting used to.
That's gone too.
Huh?
Michael, you still there?
I'm still here.
Yeah, he's still there.
What are you working
I was
on?
airbrushing. I was airbrushing until I turned the
Oh.
sound off.
I honestly forgot he was even on.
Yep, I'm around. Clogged up the airbrush a little bit, so now I'm just cleaning it out.
You gonna be at MOSCON in May?
Thinking about it. Yeah, I sure intend to be.
I need this to fit nicely because I'm really starting to hate all AMT car kits.
You're just now discovering that?
Oh, yeah, I've had successful ones, but it seems like for every successful one I do, there's 3 pain in the butt ones.
yeah. I can't find what I was looking for. Oh, got it.
And he still hasn't found what he was looking for.
That's right. Alright, what is that? What is that? They don't tell you what everything is. They just say, hey, this is gray, and this is black, and this is shiny black.
Well, you're models. We're modelers. You should know.
Yeah, what's always the inside of the cockpit tub? Come on now.
Oh, that's green.
Not in F-86.
No. No. That'd be a zinc chromite. That would be the yellowish.
No, that's too yellow.
That's, well, okay.
It needs to be that color.
Maybe a little darker.
A little bit of that in
Got
it.
some
A
caterpillar.
little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either going to be that or gray.
Might have to do some looking on that.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's a real great F-86. If you go to the Right Pat website, they got a really good gallery of pictures there.
Gotcha. We'll take a look at that.
I mean, it's Air Force, but you know.
Well, it's an Air Force F-86.
Yeah, right, I know. Well, they did a version, the F-86, the Sea Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
A naval version.
Alright. Well, tomorrow night I'm going to have 2 other gentlemen down here. I'm going to be having,
Insane?
we have Zane. Zane and Terry are coming down.
Terry.
Terry is,
Another
a,
karate?
yes, he is an 8th degree black belt and a black belt in American Kempo karate as well.
Krav Maga.
So,
That's Israeli.
yes.
I forgot what you had in that. I knew it wasn't apple juice, but I
It's
thought
not
it
apple
was,
juice.
I thought it was some chemical for modeling. What are you drinking?
It's alcohol, baby.
Vinegar.
That's why we always get the 99%.
Stuff make you blind.
Eesh.
Hey, I'll do that.
I think I'm probably going to be up y'all's way in September.
Really?
September? Coming to Gateway?
Yeah,
That's in August. No, it's in September.
No, that's in
September.
September.
I think we're gonna come up for Billy Joel.
Oh, okay.
And Sting?
I mean, I could
That'll
come
be
up
a good
with
show.
Sting, but
Yeah.
I think so.
When
I have not listened to Billy Joel's new song.
Oh, it's a good song.
Is it? I have to give it a listen.
Yeah, it's September 27th, I think.
That's a couple weeks after Gateway.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Gateway's the 11th or 12th or 13th.
Yeah, one of them 3.
let's see.
Yeah, it'll be, I think, the 20th. Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper will be here.
Ooh.
So we're going to go to that show.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's in October.
Yeah, but they're only
He's in.
they're not they're going to Kansas City, right, or Chicago?
I think they're coming to Riverport.
Are they?
I think so.
Yeah, let's see. Tentative that let's see. Gateway is the 14th of September.
Yeah. What was the theme this year, or had they posted that yet?
Old school monogram.
Old school monogram.
Oh, that's right.
That is why.
That's why I got my.
That's
Super
why you're
D.
doing.
why we're
the
working on
F86.
that.
Okay.
I have to do
Monogram.
I have to do Super D1.
That's what the P61's for?
Is
I
that
have
what?
several Revell monogram kits. I don't have. That's my only
Well,
purely
and
monogram kit.
didn't Marion say that didn't count?
It does not count if it's Revell monogram.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we got MossCon on May 18th.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's not. Dang it.
What?
Well, I thought the Panther
18th
would
or
have been.
17th?
See, I have to look at my stash.
18th of May of 2024.
It's 17th.
Yeah.
So, question for you:
Yes.
the helicopter,
Uh-huh.
is it its own category,
Yes.
or is that in like?
Miscellaneous flying.
Didn't you ask that already?
Did I ask that already?
You asked that to Marion.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
Maybe I did.
Miscellaneous flying.
Because I have an old monogram Cobra.
Miscellaneous aircraft.
Yeah, I have a monogram Cobra that I could put together.
Yeah.
I might just do that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think the X1 is monogram too.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
I have to look on.
They're starting to take form.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
looking so good.
I gotta spray the body. I sanded all the.
Did you clear?
nastiness.
You didn't clear it already.
No, the
Yep.
the Rust-Oleum has gloss in it.
So he's got a shaker hood on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Here, set it right here.
Yeah, I'll put it up in the booth.
In the booth.
Michael, check out his Nash Bridges CUDA. He's coming over with it.
Other bits.
Hold on. Please hold.
Other bits that go with it. Like
Technical difficulties.
Detailed the grill, but I took apart the grill.
Well, that was dumb. Why'd you do that, Jim?
Never said I was smart.
Well, that's true. Me neither.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
Who knew that was Caterpillar Yell?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Started out life as Lemon Twist, but it didn't look good on the camera. So they had to repaint it.
Lemon Twist.
Lemon Twist yellow was the original color before they painted it. To respray after I wet sanded all the nasties out of it, and then depending on how it resprays, I might not even clear it because if it's a gloss.
For our
Really?
YouTube people.
Yeah. So I had success with that ZZ Top car with not using it clear.
Oh, that's right. You didn't.
Just gloss, really nice gloss top coat.
Yeah.
For
George's like, wow, monogram saber. I got he's got the Revell Reeboks of it, and he likes the Cobra. So
I think he needs.
I have the Cobra, and I also think that X1. I'll have to check. If it is, then that'll be my entry.
gotcha.
That'll be my entry because you can't really go wrong. And that would also go under miscellaneous as well.
Yes, it would.
Well, would it?
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it would. Maybe. I don't know.
Where's the commissar when we have all these questions?
I know,
I
right?
know.
He ain't here.
Eyelet.
And the eyelet of the. Oh, here?
Yeah, the eyelet of this one. I don't think I'm going to need additional paint for the bullets. So that'll be nice.
Yeah, that turned out really well. So now you're going to wet sand that, get rid of the orange
Sand
peel.
it, and then I'll paint it.
Right.
And that will need to
And that will need to be.
And then you
Not
wet
a
sand
black.
clear too.
I will get that buffing
Alright.
pad. That Tambi or
Wow.
that Flory buffing pad. I'll use that. If I
And
gotta
George
go
says,
in deeper, I will,
Cool,
yeah.
cool snake dude too.
He is a Yuan-Tai pure breed.
Wow,
Purebred.
he got his eyes red.
They're supposed to be yellow.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna fix that when I get home.
Okay. Still,
But yeah,
that's good.
they that's some speed paints.
All right.
The difference between the chest ridges and this, and then the silver and then the dark silver for the edge. I always do that, and it turns out really good.
Nice.
These are, it's actually for the campaign that I'm running right now. He's actually going to be one of the
Big bad guys?
yeah.
Gotcha. Well, cool.
So if any of my players are watching, look away.
Yep. All right. Well, looks like we're done here tonight. Michael, thanks for joining us. Thanks for everybody else that was joining us earlier. George, thanks for joining us online. Everybody on Facebook that joined us, thanks. Glad we're back on. So,
Mr. Zuckman.
Thank you, Mr. Zuckerberg. We appreciate
so I think we will
your,
wrap it up.
sucking up
Volcano,
to you.
the Lizard King.
And let's see, we got Jim's packing up,
Yep.
putting his peoples away. Matt's all ready to go.
Yep,
So,
everything's cleaned out over here.
I got
all
this
right,
on
everybody.
the
Well, thanks for
side.
watching on
Clear
YouTube.
anything, but
YouTube, there's
Ouch.
YouTube.
There's
Thanks for
YouTube.
watching on Facebook.
I would've cleared
And
if I
Michael,
had
thanks for joining us on
touched
Skype. We'll see you next Wednesday.
That's funny.
And hey, as always, I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
I'm not Matt. I am Cuckoo Kachu. I am the walrus.
That's been Model the Mats. Model on,
It's
everybody.
funny
Catch you
that-
later.
Hold on.
The
Not
colors-
see.